besties, and welcome back to my channel, Chris T's Books. For today's video, we are reading spooky books. I don't read that much horror or like suspenseful books, honestly. I read thrillers a lot, but thrillers like don't really scare me. So yeah, that is the whole mission, to get scared and find a scary book. I have been doing some digging on what books are going to scare me, because on my shelves I don't have that many scary books, and I really want to read books from my shelves and like knock some books off my physical TBR, but I don't have that many scary books on my shelves. I have a couple though. The first book that we are reading for this video is, just dropped it, Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. I've only read one other book by Rachel Harrison. It was So Thirsty, and I read it over the summer because I was just kind of wanting like a little thriller. That was awkward. I just really wanted like a little thrillery moment, and I really enjoyed that book. I think I only gave it like 3.5 stars though, because it was a little bit absurd, but I enjoyed my time so much. I read it so fast and it was so fun. I've been hearing nothing but good things about Play Nice. Maybe this is the book that will spook me. I don't know. I will say though, I am about halfway through the book. I picked it up yesterday. I was only gonna read 50 pages and just kind of like give you all like a little what's it about, what my vibes are so far, and I just kept reading. I am thoroughly enjoying this book, like more than I thought I would. It is very similar to So Thirsty in the way where it's like it's funny, like it's horror comedy. You know, like those movies that are like scary movies? I feel like this is very scary movie. Like you're still scared, like there's still scary elements, but you are also laughing. So far, what we know is there are 3 sisters, and the main sister is Cleo. That's who we're following. You find out in like the first couple chapters that her mom passed away, and she wasn't very close with her mom. Her sisters are not close with her mom. Her parents were divorced, and so her dad is like remarried. Their mom wrote a best-selling book about the haunted house that they grew up in. When she dies, they kind of like inherit this house, and she's kind of fixing up the house to get it ready to like sell again or like put it on Airbnb, like make a profit. And the house is haunted. At least like that's what I'm getting so far. Like there are so many things going on where I'm like, ugh, girl, you better run for your life. Some of the imagery going on, I'm definitely spooked. The ghosts are very active in this house, and I think it definitely feels kind of like you're watching like Paranormal Activity or something like that, where like there's just like little things that keep happening, and it's very creepy. But I'm also loving that there are so many funny moments and like lighthearted moments, because when I get spooked and then there's like a little joke, I'm like, okay, everything's fine. It's all good. I think if you've not read Rachel Harrison, if you're interested in her, this is a great one to start with, just because it literally just came out on like the spooky scale, with 10 being like so spooky, like I'm not going to bed, and 1 being like, was the spook even there? Right now I think it's like sitting at like a 4 or a 5. Like I'm not very spooked, but I'm loving the haunted house vibes. I'm loving like the kind of jump scares, like the eeriness, and I'm loving the humor, but I wouldn't say that I'm like spooked. I'm going to continue reading that book and finish it soon, and then we will move on to a new book. All my friends in love and I'm the one they call for a third wheel. Okay, anyways, I need to go quick because it's getting late to work. I finally finished Play Nice by Rachel Harrison. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, I don't really have anything new to say. It was pretty scary and creepy and everything, and it felt like a movie. I think I've already said that before. I think if you're looking for something that is spooky but not too serious, and you probably most likely can't really say, because I'm not a professional, I don't think you'll have nightmares from this book. But yeah, it was pretty creepy. It was pretty chilling. It was interesting. There's a lot of drama that goes on in this book, and yeah, I think this is a great spooky book if you are someone who wants a little bit of a thrill, but you are not ready to like be scarred. I'm a little bit ready to be scarred though, you know? But yeah, my rating for this is about 4 stars, just because I think I wanted to be a little bit more spooked. The ending kind of felt fast to me. Like there was this huge buildup of this whole book, and then the ending was like, okay, we're done. I do love Rachel Harrison. I want to read her entire backlist. I don't think this author is like your typical horror book. I think it's, like I said, it seems almost like those scary movies where it's like it is scary if you just look at it, but like it's so funny. Finish that one. The next book, I think I'm gonna read this book called Haunt Sweet Home. Look how small this is. Skinny. This book is literally 150 pages. It is so small. I got this in a blind date with a book when I went out with my brother and his girlfriend, and it said horror, ghosts, a kitschy reality TV show turns into something haunted. Am I kind of afraid this is going to be kind of the same thing where it's like funny and scary? A little bit. Based off the reviews I was seeing, this is not a very popular book, but based off of the reviews I was seeing, there's more hauntings taking place than in the book that I just read. I don't know too much about this because, like I said, it's not a popular book. I haven't heard anyone read this book or anyone talk about this book. So I am excited. And I'm also excited that it's very short. I think the premise sounds really cool. Reality TV show turned horror. Two of my favorite things. So I'm going to start reading this one. Quick little mini book update. I'm on page 90. It's a little bit over halfway in the book. This is not scary whatsoever. I don't know why I was convinced that this would scare me. The story is about Mara, and she becomes like a production assistant for like this reality TV show. It's like a fixer-upper TV show where they kind of go in and they fix up these homes, and there's like hauntings that they need to solve. But the catch is Mara is helping create these hauntings. Like, they're not real hauntings. It's kind of cozy. Like, the whole 80-90 pages I just read is literally just her getting the job, her creating these little horrors. Like, literally nothing really has happened. I fear this is not the book I really wanted right now. I just don't think that this is for me at this time, and this is not what I expected it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one so that we could get to something a little more spooky, you know? Let's finish this book. Good morning. As I'm sitting here enjoying my beautiful bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I thought we would chit chat about the books. So I finished Haunt Sweet Home last night. Let's just say, from the clip that you last saw, nothing changed. Like, this is just not what I was looking for. I gave it a 2-star because I didn't think it was like the world's worst book ever. Like, I don't have like the desire to like throw it away. This is a very like cozy, like little spooky story. Like, it's not a scary, but why is my eye? They're so wet. They are so wet that they will not stay on my face, and they genuinely make me so mad. If you see it slipping and sliding, like, please disregard. Anyways, back to this book. I would literally only recommend this book to you if you are someone who does not like thrillers, does not like horror, wants a little bit of a Halloween spook for about 100 pages, calls it a day. I would like give this book to like my grandma. I feel like she would enjoy this. It's like a cute little like, it's like a life lesson at the end. It's like silly. I feel like she would read it like while she's drinking her tea and like taking her vitamins. Like, I feel like she would read a little chapter of this. Anyways, on to the next. I am very excited about this next book. I have a feeling I'm going to be scared and scarred. I'm honestly like a little bit terrified. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I am a little bit like, I'm scared. This book has been sitting on my shelf for ages because I am so scared of this book. American Psycho. Yes. As you could see, I clearly started it. I'm on page 53. To preface this, I have not seen the movie. I don't know what takes place in this book besides, like, I know who Patrick Bateman is. I know Christian Bale plays him, and I know Patrick Bateman is, like, the bad guy. I don't know anything further than that. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know anything. All we know so far is little Patrick, or whatever, has the world's worst group of friends slash coworkers. Like, these people are like an abomination. Like, they are genuinely the worst human beings ever. Oh my god, I didn't realize this book would be like this vulgar, to be honest. Like, when I was reading this, I was like, oh, I honest to god considered DNFing it because I was like, hello, don't like this language. Again, I'm only on page 53, so I can't say anything, but I'm just a little bit confused, like, why we're using this language. You know? When was this written? Has to be years ago. Has to be. Okay, that told me no information. Okay, we're getting to information. Copyright 1991. Okay, so the 90s. So yeah, I'm just very uncomfortable with like the word choice going on here. And I don't know what the point of that is. If it's like I'm supposed to be uncomfortable, or if like this is just how men normally had conversations back then. I mean, I do not know. I don't conversate with men frequently. I mean, I have a husband, and then all my other like male friends are gay. But everyone in this book so far is like disgusting. And when I say disgusting, I'm talking like the most foul, disgusting thing ever. Like I'm talking like mushroom, olive, anchovy pizza, sat in the car 6 weeks, spoiled. There's rats inside the car now. You take it out, you throw it in the dump, and then the dump has 12 of those pizzas as well, and the smell is concocting and like taking over the city. Like that disgusting. I'm going to be so honest. If I get to page like, I'll say 150, I'll give them 100 more pages, okay? And all that is still happening is just like slurs and like terrible words, I'm going to DNF this book because it is genuinely frustrating me so much. I literally sat down last night, was ready to just like read a little thriller, a little scary book, and then I met with the most degrading, disgusting words ever. I'm intrigued, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm uncomfortable, I'm uneasy. Is that the point? I don't know. And I will figure it out in the next 100 pages, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading this. Okay. The audio is literally gonna be so bad because I'm in bed. I'm on page 166. This book is disgusting. I do not like this book. Like at all. I really don't. It's genuinely like why is this like a cult classic? Like I'm not understanding. This book is disgusting. I couldn't even like literally read what was on the last page because it was like trigger warning. I'm just gonna say it. It's like involving like harming animals. And I was like, oh, immediate 1 star. Like immediate 1 star. I do not know how this book will not be 1 star. And I'm considering like DNFing it. But I want to rate it 1 star. Like I want to go on my Goodreads and say I read every single page of this book and then be like 1 star. You know? Like, oh my god. This book is not what I thought it would be. In the worst way. Ugh, that's all. That's literally all I have to say. Hopefully the audio is not that bad. I just finished my book at work. And I'm in the car now. And I just need to say something right now. This book is atrocious. Like, I'm almost mad at myself that I didn't DNF it. Like, this genuinely, I'm actually so mad. This book is 1 star. There's nothing good about this book. And I went on a deep dive whenever I finished this book. I was like, what has made this book like a cult classic? What? How did this get turned into a movie? How do people recommend this book? How do people like this book? And after looking it up, I feel like people just liked that it was like provocative and like weird. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I hate this book. I genuinely, like, I had to just like tell you guys, like, I hate this book. I have never hated a book more. Actually, that's not true. Normal People by Sally Rooney, but second place. Like, I hate this book so much. So I finished American Psycho. I don't have anything to really say about it because I've already shared all my thoughts. I did not like this book. 0 stars. Whoever this Bret Easton Ellis, I just feel like he's obsessed with serial killers and like wanted to just be like as gory and like disgusting as possible, but like there was no point. Like I said, I went through like all the Goodreads comments. I even read like news articles of like why people like this book, and I'm still dumbfounded. Like I do not understand. It's not that I don't like scary books or like don't like horror. Like I love a good horror movie. I just like, for me, what was missing in this is like action and like plot. This book is just like his mundane daily life, like him going to the laundromat, him going to the gym, him making reservations, and it was just like girl after girl after girl. But the biggest thing that I saw online, like why people find this intriguing, is like did this actually happen or was it in his head? But the problem is I don't care enough to think about it. Like, I don't care enough to sit there and be like, let's like think of all the reasons it could be in his head or like it could be real. Like, I genuinely don't care. The next book I'm reading for this video, and the last book I'll be reading for this video, is The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. I've never read a book by this author before, and I've actually never really heard of this author before. I went on a deep dive one night because I am like obsessed with like the Appalachian Mountain folklore. I don't know why. I just like, I find it so interesting, and like I always see TikToks of people being like, close your blinds, lock your doors if you're in the Appalachian Mountains, and I'm like, for what? Like, what's going on up there? So I looked online for a book that took place in the Appalachian Mountains and like involved that folklore, and this was one of the books that came up. And as you can see, I'm clearly very far into this. I did not expect to get this far. It's just really fast paced. But this is about our main character. Her name's Melissa, but people call her Mouse. Her grandmother passes away, so her dad kind of sends her on this mission to go to her grandmother's house and kind of clean it up and get it ready to be sold. Very similar premise to Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, the one that I literally just read. It's in like a different way. Like, the house is not haunted. Like, this is very much like her grandma was cuckoo. Her grandmother was a hoarder, and she's like digging through all these things, and she finds like this little notebook from her grandpa, and he just has like these crazy writings. And one night she's kind of like going into the woods with her dog, and she just stumbles upon very creepy things in the woods. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm really enjoying it so far. As freaky as it is, it kind of gives like YA in the writing, because the main character like talks to herself a lot, and she like addresses the audience a lot. Like, she'll be like, I bet you're wondering why I did this. And that to me is very YA. Like, why are you talking to me? Like, very creepy and eerie things have happened that have given me like, whoa, like the goosies almost. And I would say on the scary scale so far, I would say this is sitting at like a 6. Definitely the spookiest one we've read in this video so far. I'm going to continue reading the book, and I really want to try to like film my reactions. I've been doing so terrible in this video of like filming reactions, but I think I want to film my reactions and see if anything like gets me good, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading. I have finished The Twisted Ones, and I'm a little bit conflicted about my rating. I do think that there were scary moments of this book, and like the imagery was really scary. It felt so like the dialogue was so YA. It just felt very childish, and there's a lot of jokes. And so anytime I would start to feel scared, I would be like, oh, like it's a joke, like we're laughing now. The main character was experiencing all these things with like another person in the town. Her being a comedic relief character, like, yes, she was funny, like she kind of kept everything lighthearted, but I think having her involved made it less scary. That was my biggest complaint with the book. Like, it just never felt serious. I think I am gonna rate this a 3-star, just because I think we missed the mark. I think we had so much potential, so many good uses of imagery. Like, the setting was super creepy, like the actual themes of what was going on was super creepy. But why are we cracking jokes? They are knocking on death's door, and they were like, LOL. They literally made a joke about that "here's Johnny" thing from The Shining, and they were like, oh, LOL, here's Johnny. I was like, y'all are about to die. Why are we making a joke of this? Like, it did not feel serious. Am I like confused about the horror genre? Are horror books meant to have this much humor in it? Because several books I've read in this video are like funny horrors, and I'm just confused because I wanted to be spooked. It was giving all treats, no tricks. If you have a book rec, a scary book, like a genuinely scary book rec that will have me staying up at night, please leave that comment down below, because clearly I'm not good at picking out scary books. And I will say, I said this at the start of the video, I don't really read horror books that often, so I'm not too knowledgeable on like what the best ones are. That is something I need to look more into. But as I wrap up this video, I do think I had fun reading these spooky books and like getting into the spirit of Halloween, but I don't think I found a good spooky book. Nothing spooked me. Maybe I'm just really strong. I don't think that's the answer. Yeah, hopefully next Halloween I will find spookier books. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe so you can watch me read some more mediocre books, but also maybe find a banger one day. Thank you so much. Bye!